Here's a box of masks that I bought at the store, and these probably look very similar to maybe the ones that you've purchased as well. And unlike the masks that we wear in dentistry, these are not approved by ASTM. These do not have any kind of a filtration percentage, and these don't have whether it's a level 1, 2, or 3. In fact, these say that it's not intended for medical or surgical use. So even though they look very similar, they're not going to provide the same type of protection that the masks that we wear in our dental offices. Those are definitely going to fit much better than these types of masks here. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be using these masks to demonstrate how to put on, take off your mask appropriately, and what not to do while wearing your mask. So when it comes to wearing your mask, you're going to notice that it will come either with a colored side and a white side. Might be a little bit hard to tell the difference in the colors, but your colored side always goes towards the outside. So that is one way to remember how to wear your mask. If your mask is all white, then you want to make sure that the pleats or the folds of your mask are pointing downward. You don't want to wear your mask where the pleats or the folds are going upwards. Again, trying to offer the best protection for you. When you're placing your mask on, and this is something that you're going to be practicing and you're going to be going over in your lab for infection control, you want to grab it from the ear loops. Again, your hands should be clean and washed, alcohol hand rub, whichever you're doing. And you're going to place it over your face, over your nose, and around your ears. One thing before I do that is you'll notice that one end is more stiff than the bottom or than the other end. And the top part is always going to be the stiff one because that's going to be able to mold around your nose. So placing your mask, you place it around your face. You want to very gently pinch around your nose just so that it helps to create more of a seal around here so to prevent anything from coming in. Again, you're usually wearing eyewear or glasses or goggles. And the thing with this that you'll find is learning to breathe with the mask and glasses on or goggles on is going to be a little bit of a challenge, at least at first. It's a matter of repositioning your mask, pinching this area here to make sure that it's fitting snug and tight and it's not going to be moving. Then you hold the top part and gently pull down so that all of it covers the bottom of your chin. Okay, so you want to open up so that the pleats open up and cover your chin. Again, this mask doesn't fit as well, even though it provides a good seal up here. You can see that the sides here are pretty open. The masks that you're going to be wearing in the dental office are going to fit a little bit snug to your face, so they're going to fit a little bit better. These are kind of just a basic type of mask for us to be using in the public. It's not going to provide me with a lot of protection, which is why I'm not going to be using this in the dental office. So one thing when it comes to wearing a mask that I never ever want to see you doing, and it's a bad habit that a lot of dental professionals have developed, and I don't want you to start, is to pull down the mask when you're done with the patient and wear it under your chin. What this is doing is it's taking all of that contaminants that are on the surface of your mask and it's now placing them on the bottom of your chin here. So I've just got done with the patient and I'm ready to dismiss them, and because I need to preserve my mask, I need to reuse my mask. It's not wet, it's not soiled, there's no blood spatter on it. I'm going to reuse my mask for the next patient. You never ever want to do this and walk around the office like this. What you're doing is it's basically counterintuitive. It's not protecting anything because when you bring it back up to your nose, to put it back on your face, what you've just done is introduced all of those microorganisms into your nose. So you're not doing yourself any good by wearing it down underneath your chin. Another thing I don't want to see is you wearing it like a piece of jewelry. It's not a decoration. Plus, if you're needing to reuse this or again, and you're walking around and moving around, what can happen is it could fall off and fall on the floor. And you've just wasted a mask because now you're going to have to throw this away because it's touched the floor. So you never want to do that. No, nothing hanging from your ear. Okay, it's not a decoration. Another thing I don't want to see, as you know, when you're wearing a mask, because you've been wearing a mask for the past few months due to the mask mandate here in Colorado when you're out in public, you notice that it's a little bit of a challenge to get used to. It's hot, it's irritating, it can get itchy, it makes it harder to breathe, it makes it harder to talk, so you find that a lot of people are wearing their masks like this. Well, you might as well not be wearing a mask at all because this is offering no protection whatsoever. So if you need to take a break from wearing your mask, I don't want to see you doing this. The best thing to do if you need to remove your mask or take a breather from wearing your mask, you need to, with clean hands, ungloved hands, grab from the ear loops and remove, set it aside if you're going to be reusing it. Put it in a safe place. What you never want to do when removing a mask is to touch the surface of the mask to take it off and then set it down or throw it away. What you've just done is all of those contaminants that were on the surface of your mask are now on your hand, and then you're going and touching other things, so you're cross-contaminating. You have to be very aware when you're in that environment when it comes to cross-contamination. So there's a proper way to put it on and a proper way to take it off. So this is basically 101 when it comes to using a mask and using it correctly.